Hey survivors, welcome back to Fallout 4 Frost. Wanderer here, and before I start this video I wanted to go over really quickly the Creation Club and give my thoughts on it so far. So far I'm entirely unimpressed. For me personally, the only mods that I would really be willing to pay for would be things that add new content. Things like Frost, or things like Horizon. I would be willing to pay a bit for those because they give new meaning and new value to the game for me. Things like armor skins and stuff like that, I will never ever pay for something like that. I just don't care enough. I don't care enough to spend my hard-earned money on something like that, something so frivolous. So yeah, let's go over some of the Creation Club stuff that's out right now. This is the beta, by the way, so the stuff that's on here now is nothing compared to what will be on here later. Other people have covered this stuff too, but I just want to go over it quickly. So you get 100 credits to start out with just because Bethesda is such a great, wonderful company. Unfortunately, like none of these things except for like the camo paint job for the Pip-Boy is purchasable with that amount. I did the math, and based on Bethesda's prices, $1 of real-world currency will get you about 137 Fallout 4 whatever Creation Club points or whatever. Why they have to do it like this? Why they couldn't just do? I don't understand. Why can't they just say like this mod is $2? I get why they do it. It's because they want to trick you into spending more money. Because when you're spending these fake points in their store, you're not thinking about spending money. You're thinking about you're spending these points, right? Even though there's dollar signs everywhere around here to make it very, very obvious that you're purchasing stuff, except for right here on the price where it actually matters. Anyway, the conversion rate is like, what? It'd be, $3 would get you about 400 points. So this is about $3 right there, okay? 400 points is about $3. This is a little bit more than $3. I guess my point with this is that if it were me, if I were running Bethesda and I came out with this Creation Club, knowing how controversial it would be, I would make sure that there would be some amazing things on here that you could purchase from the get-go, and I wouldn't do a beta that has these watered-down products that we can already get for free on the Nexus. It wouldn't make sense. That's not to say that I don't support creators getting paid. I absolutely do. I'm a creator myself. I make YouTube videos. It's extremely time-consuming. I think most people don't realize how time-consuming it is. Especially when you're working a full-time job and trying to do this at the same time, it's very difficult. So I get it. And I'll be honest, if I woke up tomorrow and YouTube said, guess what, gamers, we are no longer going to allow you to monetize your videos. So if you want to do gaming videos on YouTube, go for it, but you will never make any money on it. If that happened tomorrow, I would stop doing YouTube because there is cost and time involved with this process. As much as I love doing it and as much as I want to do it for a living, it is still work. And I could play a lot more games if I wasn't spending time making videos. Yes, it's a fun, creative process, and I enjoy it greatly, and I would rather do this than any other job in the world, but it still is work. So when modders want to get paid for their work, I understand, I support that. I just don't... You know what? If you want to buy this stuff, more power to you. Go and support those people that make these textures and all this other stuff. Go and support them. I won't. The only mods I would consider purchasing or donating towards would be things like Horizon that add lots of new value to the game, or Frost, which is like an entirely different game basically within Fallout 4. And before someone says, oh, well, you're just in YouTube for the money, blah, 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 it's not like that. It's, I want to be able to support myself doing YouTube so that I can actually do it full time and not have to work a 9-to-5 regular job. It's not about getting rich, it's about supporting myself so I can do this full time. Anyway, we're getting off topic. I hate microtransactions. The only game that I support microtransactions in is Path of Exile. That is how you should do microtransactions. You can entirely play the game without them, but if you want to support the game, you can, and there are cool things you can get that will make things more convenient for you. But anyway, let's get started with this episode. Sorry for the long rant. I just kind of wanted to express my opinions on that. I don't do that very often. Hopefully I have not offended anybody, but I'm sure somebody will get angry. Let's get started with this episode. Okay, well, we're like around the edge of Natick. Let's get down over here, and then we'll go and check out Natick and the Boston Mayoral Shelter. Yeah, just go straight across over here, and we should come out on the north side of Natick. Guess we'll do that first, then we'll do the Boston Mayoral Shelter afterwards. Now, there is normally a guy with a missile launcher over here, so we do want to be careful of that. Just gonna kind of go... Oh, here's the Poseidon place, too. Should be a bunch of ghouls over here. Do I have an infection? Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let it heal itself. Not worth using antibiotics for. Save those for weakness and stuff like that. It's more likely to kill me. Wonder if this is a friendly ghoul. Oh, it's a friendly ghoul. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah? Just have some good air you're eating there. Yeah, looks pretty tasty. Alright. I guess he killed everybody. It's kind of a downside that they kill people, they kill the ghouls, because then you don't get the experience, so... Ugh. Blood in my face. I'm sure people don't see it that way whenever they're low level and the ghouls help them out, but... This guy lost his fight with that ghoul, I guess. It's a hardened automatic combat rifle. Not quite what I'm looking for, though. Alright, well, is our ghoul buddy still chowing down over here? Is he walking around? Oh, he's still chowing down. Alright, I'm going to end your miserable existence. I'm sorry, my friend. Be quite a few in here as well. Come on. Okay. Took a lot of damage there. It's fine. We'll just passively heal it up. It's a lot of ghouls. A lot of experience. Have we gotten 2 levels already so far on this little excursion? It's pretty insane considering what level I am.
That's it.
Yeah, at least 2 levels. Okay. I'll think about where I want to put the points later. At this rate, though, I may end up at like level 110 or so before we go to the next area. To open something here with this? Can't remember. Alright. A couple more in here, I think. There's some stuff up top, too.
Nice.
Not bad. That's actually pretty good. X right away, stim pack. Okay, let's check what's on top over here. Gotta go outside and heal up my rads. Because God forbid I use a rad away, you know. Seems like my healing is way faster than my radiation damage. Or maybe not. Radiation damage is healing a lot faster, I guess. Or why is my... It looks like my auto-regen health is like stopped or something. Maybe it hasn't stopped. Maybe it's still going. It's just slower.
Shit! Kidding me? Lost.
That, I'm pretty sure, was the guy with the missile launcher. Nice set of power armor over here, too. Nice bed, too. Yep, missile launcher. Huh, I can't actually use this. I'm not gonna press E on it and try either, because I'll end up screwing things up. Get stuck or something.
Yes.
Okay, is that all? In this little area, anyway. Oh, shit. That was a clever trap there. Alright, the Natick banks. Okay. This made a lot of sense. You should be able to get under that, really. Whatever. There's no point to going up there. It's just annoying that you can't. That's a Deathclaw. It's a large Deathclaw, too. Yeah, it's a big old scary Deathclaw. Bye-bye, Deathclaw. The old critical trick. Huh. It's actually a, huh, that shouldn't exist. Whatever, I'll keep it. Although I think the thing is, those Deathclaws are static spawns, so it interferes with what Nagram has done to, make legendaries not appear. I guess you could get, like, theoretically, you could get really lucky and get, like, an explosive minigun or something off of one of them. It's unlikely, but it could happen. I, too, when I'm making a run for it, carry around a giddy-up buttercup, front leg, a life preserver, and a cutting board for all your culinary needs. I don't really want to have to go through all that again. Just jump down over here instead, land on this barbed wire, and magically not injure myself. Yep, there we go. I can't believe it. I just bought one of these from the buyer, right? I saw that he had a industrial water purifier schematics. I was like, okay, yeah, you know, I'll go ahead and buy it, because someday I'm going to settle down and make a nice big settlement. I'd like to have an industrial water purifier, sure. And guess what? I found one right away afterward. That's fine. I've got so many caps, it's never going to matter. Rather have two of them and have wasted some caps. I mean, I can always sell the other one too, but I won't get as much out of it as what I put into it. So this guy was making a break for it, and these guys are trying to detain him. These police officers are trying to detain him when the bombs fell. Should be any winter holotape around here somewhere. There it is. Any winter holotape number 4.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Dinner tonight. Me, you, and Arthur Black. Reservations are for 7 at the Cornerstone Grill. Don't worry, I'll make sure Arthur's on his best behavior. No stabbing the waiter for a fucked up drink order, like what happened in Charlestown, even though the prick deserved it. Love you. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Got almost all the holotapes now, actually. Just a couple more to go. Alright, so we're on the very edge of the glowing sea here. Yep, there's the glowing sea. Alright, let's Take a look here. There's some stuff up in there as well. Military checkpoint over here. Got some XO1 pieces. Yeah, that's like almost everything. No. Dang it. It's way too heavy. Oh yeah, missiles. Okay. Can drop the missiles, that's fine. Alright, I gotta haul this stuff back. There's Deathclaw. Took quite a few shots. Wait a minute, did this guy disappear? No, he's here. God, yeah, that's the glowing sea, alright. Taking a lot of rads. Turn back. Good God. There's more reason. Let's get out of here. Taking lots of rads over there. Okay. It's better. Alright, well I gotta drop this stuff back off up at the temporary base over there at the Mass Pike Interchange. Okay, so it's a new day back at the Mass Pike Interchange. Went ahead and dropped some stuff off and slept for the night. Got rid of my rads and stuff, so yeah, let's go ahead and take a trip over to the Boston Mayoral Shelter. So I did get my headset back. I'm quite happy about that. Well, not my headset back, but I got a new headset. I actually bought the exact same model that I had before because I really have nothing against my old headset. It just stopped working, and I feel like I had it for almost 3 years. I feel like it's a pretty good run for a headset. And the same model was only like $80. I mean, $80 is a lot, but for the quality of this headset, I'm totally okay with it. Just so nice to have like the sound that I'm used to. Only bad thing about this headset is that it blocks out sound so well that I probably would like not hear a gunshot go off like next door. I wouldn't even know. Alright, here we go, Boss Mayoral Shelter. There's that weird power line glitch again. Kind of looks like you ever seen like a guitar string that's been caught by, like it's been recorded by a camera and it looks like all wavy and stuff because the refresh rate on the camera can't keep up with the it only captures like a fraction of the guitar strings movement. That's what it kind of reminds me of anyway.
No way to pick this.
Wait a minute, didn't I get this already? I thought I got this. The key for this is over at, do I have to do this? This is what I have to do, don't I? Okay. That's right, I knew that. Yeah, we're good, okay. So normally some synths spawn in here and stuff. I'm not sure what we'll find in here. Death claws and synths and all kinds of stuff. Sure, we'll see the death claws and stuff, but the synths probably not. At the very least, looks like my helmet's still working. I swear the FPS is like better than usual. Maybe the update, I don't know, optimized some stuff or fixed some stuff. That's a laser turret. Those things hurt like hell. Gotta be careful with that. Those things are really quite painful. I've also got a little bit of news for you guys. Been kind of holding off on talking about this, but basically my landlord sold my apartment to someone else. Doesn't mean I'm getting kicked out. That's what I thought initially. When I... Let me get this turret real quick. When I called... Did not kill the turret, but... There, got it. This is bugged out. It can hit me, but I can't hit it. Okay. Sorry. Thank you for holding that thought. My landlord, whenever I called my landlord to get my garage door fixed a while back, I found out that my apartment had been sold. And when they told me that, I initially just thought, oh, so So when do I move out? Thanks for telling me, you know? But no, that's not the case. But the new landlord just sent out a letter, and I got that today. And the new letter said that, yeah, they're going to be raising my rent by about 20%. So that's really sucks. And I really like my place where I live. It's got like everything I wanted. Like I looked for a long time. Yeah, I moved out here. You know, I looked for like a year to find the place I wanted, and I finally found it. You know, it had everything I wanted, and it had the price I wanted as well. But the new landlord, sent out a letter that's going up like 20%. And that's a lot. If I wanted to keep the same lifestyle that I currently have, I would have to probably get a second job in the evenings, or at the very least do some IT work in the evenings, which I have been turning down lately because I wanted to focus all of my time and effort on my YouTube channel. Obviously, my YouTube channel is not making really any money, and that's fine. It's not supposed to yet. It's a new YouTube channel. It takes a long time before your channel becomes like self-sufficient and actually starts making you money. It really does. I mean, you can make small amounts of money, but at the end of the day, after expenses and stuff, you know, after I pay for Premiere Pro and all that kind of stuff, I don't make hardly anything. So anyway, I'm going to be apartment hunting and maybe looking into purchasing a house. I don't know. I'm not going to rush into anything for sure. Search for tech. That's weird. I'm not going to rush into anything for sure. You know, like I'm not going to just go and up and buy a house. I know the repercussions of buying a house. I know that it's not something you want to rush into. I know that it'll be something that'll affect me for years and years to come.
There we go.
So don't worry about that. You know, I've discussed this with other people at length, and not something I'm going to rush into. But yeah, moving is probably going to be a priority in the next like couple months. So I don't know. I'm just warning you now because the content might be kind of sporadic for that period. You know, I'm going to be moving and looking for a place and all that kind of stuff. If I buy a house, I'll have to go and get a loan and apply for that, and you know, all kinds of stuff I'll have to do with that. It'll be crazy. My hope is that if I find a place and I threaten to move right off the bat here, my new landlord might say, "Oh, well, we can negotiate that." Well, that's okay. We'll just, you know, we can just knock that down a bit for you, and instead of 20%, it'll just be a 5% raise or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe not. He might just tell me, "Okay, see you later." Good luck. Because this area that I live in, it sucks. It really, really sucks for housing. There's not much available. There are literally like 3 apartments available right now. Not even apartments. There's a house that's available that costs way too much. It's like a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It's way too big and it costs way too much for a single guy. There was one place that does not get high-speed internet, so I said no to that. And there's one place that hasn't gotten back to me yet, but I don't think it's going to work out either. So I don't know. We'll see. Curious to see what happens here. Synths usually spawn over here when you go into here. I'm assuming they'll be replaced by feral ghouls. Do any of these work?
Where are you, honey? I've been told to take the children to a safe place near the gym. Are you okay? The children are scared. This whole situation is my fault. I convinced you we needed all of this stuff if the worst ever happened. Now look at what's happening. All my fault. When you come back... Oh, hold on. Looks like the little one's hungry. Shh. It's okay, baby girl. Don't cry. It's okay. Mommy's here. Listen, when you come back, let's get out of here. Let them have this place. We don't need it. Love you, honey.
That's a lot of mutt chops. I just realized how many mutt chops I have. That's kind of ridiculous. I guess these holotapes do work. One of the few that do. Okay, let's kill a Deathclaw over here. I think the Deathclaw still spawns. Pretty sure. Yep. So here's a fat man and a main nuke over here in case you need it for that Deathclaw. You can run here and grab it, I guess, real quickly.
Nice.
Okay, I'm carrying way too much stuff. Not way too much, but I'm carrying too much. Let's do that for now. Let's see what spawns back through here. Whether it's ghouls or just nothing. Just go back up through this way. Yep, there's ghouls. Okay. That's what I figured we would get. Oh, he's stuck in there, huh? Guess I can't hit him through that? I can. Been playing quite a lot of Path of Exile as well. I finally got through this, like the main story of the game. It was quite a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'd like to keep playing it. I probably still will keep playing it just casually on and off, you know. I'll never be like one of the full-time PoE players. Guys dedicate like 12 plus hours per day to it. The full-time streamers. Those guys are nuts, man. I know that I would get bored of it after a while. Where am I going here? How do I get out of here? Here we go.
Going up.
I know some of you will be excited to hear that my next game is definitely going to be Dust. I've thought about it. I debated for a while whether I wanted to do New Vegas first or Dust first, and one of the comments that I got on a video was that on a Frost video was that, you know, a guy said, well, this would be a lot better if you didn't know it was coming and if your people that were watching didn't know what was coming. And so I thought, well, you know, I can't go back in time and unlearn my knowledge of Fallout 4, but I actually don't know that much when it comes to Fallout New Vegas. I've played it, but it's been years and years and years ago, and I don't remember very much. So, but yeah, definitely want to start a Dust playthrough soonish. So look out for that. I think I'll go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Sorry for kind of ranting and stuff a little bit. It's just, you know, a lot going on in real life. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.